What's good, YouTube? Don, AK Vitals, AK Don, whatever it is, you know me by whatever it is you want to call me. And today, it is thunderstorming outside, so if y'all happen to hear any of that, my apologies. You know, I really can't do nothing about that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this low-key fire in the booth part 2. I told y'all I was gonna do it, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Also, I did the Dave Psychodrama full album yesterday. If you go on my channel and you click over the playlist, you will find every single reaction that I did to the album. So go check that out if y'all haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, fire in the booth. Much anticipated part 2. Hold tight, suspense. Listen, if they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep. If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep.
That's hard. If they won't let us dream, we won't let them sleep. That's really crazy because, you know, if they won't let us dream, we won't let them dream. But we won't let them sleep because we're going to keep them awake because they ain't letting us dream. Come on, man.
If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep. Listen. It's the zeitgeist, Zapatistas, Zoroatis, Zenith, Zed, Zinc in the zebra, zigzagging zealots, zilch to zombies and Zionists, he's Zen in his zodiac, fire in the booth, it's a rostry in the zone, he's like yapping like Yokozuna in Yemen, YouTube and yoga, Yokozuna in Yoville, yodeling in your rover, yelling you're the yardstick of yesteryear, like your boa, they're yearning, I'm yawning, this is like a Yeti versus Yoda, I'm an X-ray, you're zero.
If y'all remember part 1, he started off spitting the alphabet coming from A this way. Now the fact that he's going from Z this, oh my god, that's actually so tough, bruh. That's actually so tough. That's creative, man. What? Come on, man.
Yeah, like your boa, they're yearning, I'm yawning. This is like a Yeti versus Yoda. I'm an X-ray, you're Xerox, I'm Xavier to the X-Men. Eximus, like your Xanax to an extent. A wonderful world is waiting while weapons wage war. We're weeping, who's winning? We wish them well while wicked wizard webs are weaving. They rip us till we're wheezing. Words of wisdom won't weaken. Witness these whatless witless wallies waffling with their weekend. Their wording is Wikipedia, virtually void of vitals versus visceral vintage but vivid videos. Going viral, I'm your uncle that understands. Now it's us with the upper hand. We were underlings, underrated, unhuman to Uncle Sam. There were those
unhuman to Uncle Sam is, man, is a fact. That is absolutely a fact. We numbers, man. They look at us as numbers for real. But he is really, first of all, he rhyming all these words and start with U's, X's, and all of this. My brain could have never functioned to put all that together, let alone remember it in the order that it, man. This man is unreal.
This is visceral vintage but vivid videos. Going viral, I'm your uncle that understands. Now it's us with the upper hand. We were underlings, underrated, unhuman to Uncle Sam. There are those thinking tactics to take the throne, though the truth tends to be told through their thesaurus takes its toll. Slithering snakes stipulate systems to sell your soul. Secretly seek social stratification set in stone. Regiments ravage the region, now it's right for reparations. Rendered refugees can't retract or repair ramifications. Quest across the quarrels on quintessentially qualified quitters quake. Quality of my quotes can't be quite quantified. People pass prematurely, pay the price for passivity. Pretext of pillage, plunder, prepared to prolong proximity. People's pathology pulverized by this possibility. People power is potent, it's the peak of positivity. Oligarchs ostracize others, offer obituaries. Overrule or overstand the odyssey. Optimistically, norms of a nation should never negate.
He really finna do this, bruh. Oh my god. And the transition between the letters is so seamless, you don't realize he switched till you start hearing the repetition of, man. Out the gate too, Jesus Christ.
Power is potent, it's the peak of positivity. Oligarchs ostracize others, offer obituaries. Overrule or overstand the odyssey. Optimistically, norms of a nation should never negate. Nature nasty as nefarious neocon naysayers for neighbors. This masterful maverick mic man will make you meet your maker. Meanwhile, mercenaries maneuver to meet the majors. Lyrically lack luster, literally lack love, lust, living lavish in luxury. Listeners lap up a kaleidoscope of kindness, knowledge, knuckles and kerosene to kill the kleptocracy. Cool the kettle that they kept us in. Jabbing javelins at jingoism, jealousy justified when cheering at jobless is journalism, information industry, interlinked with infantry, instrumentalize identity, implant ignorance instantly. Hackers in handcuffs, harvesters of hatred, hand gliding, harbingers of harassment, harbor harmful handwriting, gangsters of globalization, glorify glitz and the glam, give us guidance to the graveyard, they got the gift of the gap, it's flawless. How they fabricate the folklore of defeat and funnel funds for freelance fighters.
Wait, no, is he going all the way to A? I thought he was gonna do like that, cause I believe it was him, but he did the alphabet, but he stopped I think around F or something like that. But I don't know if he better stop here or if he going all the way to A.
Hackers in handcuffs, harvesters of hatred, hand gliding, harbingers of harassment, harbor harmful handwriting, gangsters of globalization, glorify glitz and the glam, give us guidance to the graveyard, they got the gift of the gap, it's flawless. How they fabricate the folklore of defeat and funnel funds for freelance fighters and fawn over fights for freedom. Economics, everything, exploitation and epidemic, exhausting environments, easy but the dividends are deadly, don't dare dream of doing different, dread our destruction's definitely coming as the catalyst, clamour for the capital, can't counteract the cycle, the catastrophe could cancel all, bring borders to bear, bombarded with the broken, basically bribery beckons business, we are beholden, though accurate answers to all of the above aren't available, I attack the alphabet again and aced it just to aim at you, they say anything is a...
Bro, just when you thought the pen couldn't be pushed any further, the pen had been pushed. He go and do that. Come on, man. Just when you thought you was wrong. This man, this is a lyrical mastermind right here. He literally just took the alphabet and he just worked it. He just took the alphabet and toyed with it. Like it was nothing, bro.
I attack the alphabet again and aced it just to aim at you. They say anything is attainable. Attack the alphabet again and aced.
Come on, let's go. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you're a savage, bro!
Much love, bro.
Hey, first time you come in, you killed the alphabet, assassinated it, and just to take the mickey, you come in and kill it backwards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Much love, bro.
Man like Lowkey in the building.
Thanks for having me, man.
Pleasure, my G.
Yeah, man.
You ain't done yet, though, are you?
I ain't done at all. Let's do it.
Let's get it, bro.
Let's do it.
Oh, I like this beat. I know it's kind of hard to hear, but when you focus on the beat itself over the explosions, you know, you hear it. But I like this beat.
Let's get it, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep. If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep.
Turn up!
How can I do a fire in the booth when I'm trying just to maintain? And since you don't hear the word fire in the same way, heard screams, splutters and them gasping for air.
How can I do a fire in the booth when I was taught to maintain? I see the word fire in a different way. I think he's talking about shooting. He was taught to maintain, so he got to shoot to maintain. Come on, bro. What? This, oh my god.
The word fire in the same way, heard screams, splutters and them gasping for air. That's not bars in a booth, it's so hard to compare. If I use fire as a metaphor, does that disrespect the people that are never more? How does that bomb sound to those that bled in war that we never saw? Remember when they settled scores with metal swords at Skeletor? Chinese made gunpowder, Nobel invented dynamite. They say the guilt in his mind compelled him to design the prize. We know what Einstein's mind was like, how many geniuses we never knew that were deprived of life. I can't philosophize on horrifying flames. We don't have to apologize or qualify our pain. Degremphalize our loved ones of the colonizer's name. Should we let the corporate media lobotomize our brains? You are beautiful. No matter how this life disfigures you, you're beautiful. Even if that image you emulate isn't you. I don't know if history is linear or cyclical, but no, I'm ridiculed for making invisibles visible. That's why Plato said banish poets from the...
I'm ridiculed for making invisible visible. First of all, his wordplay on this is already blowing me away. But I'm ridiculed for making invisibles visible. Like the people that, you know, I ain't thought about. He bringing them to the light. He letting you. Plus, he telling you that you're beautiful. Even if the image that you show isn't truly who you are, you as a person is still beautiful. It's okay to be you. That's, man. It's a good message right there. That's a good message. Great message. For real. For real.
Cool, but no, I'm ridiculed for making invisibles visible. That's why Plato said banish poets from the Republic, cause they know that we can shake the social system and disrupt it. The land of liberty, they tell us leave it or lump it. When Trump comes to the country, we hope he chokes on his crumpet before we sink in the ocean. Consider this as an omen. Nature's blessings aren't ours just cause we think that we own them. Never think that you're broken or think that you're no one. Remember, a rope is strong because of strings interwoven. Would they love you more if you mock the people that you're from? Self-orientalize and believe that you belong. Overcompensate and propagate the image of the imbecile, not uninvolved. Even though you're further from the killing field, take solace in the fact there's always cracks in the monolith. Now we're practically lobbing bricks like Asterix and Obelix, distracted with gossipists, twisted news and interlude to adverts, no hidden clues to listen to is pitiful.
Perfect.
Rosa Luxemburg gave us the simple truth. You won't feel your chains till the day you begin to move. He photographed the corpse and they flung him in the cage. Those that signed off on the cladding are still receiving their wage. Helicopters hover close, pictures for the front page. Tried to speak, all I really felt deep was numb rage. How could they see this pain at such a young age? Leaning out the window screaming for help, but none came. If it
Bro, y'all don't understand. I'm getting lost in what he's saying. Cause what he's saying gives you real, like, it kind of gives you a visual, and it's easy for you to like just get lost in your mind to go somewhere while your ears are focused on what he's saying. Like, he's talking some real, man, he's talking some real deep stuff, bro, for real. Now, when I did the part 1, I said I see the comparisons like with Akala, right? Because Akala, oh my god, a monster. But I said I didn't really see like the content comparison. Some people told me I haven't experienced enough, which y'all were absolutely right. I had absolutely not experienced enough of this man stuff. I absolutely see what y'all mean right now. And apparently him and Akala go on tour together, so like they go and they, you know, they talk and things like that. But if they got any songs together, y'all let me know, because I definitely want to check out both of them on a track together.
adverts, no hidden clues to listen to is pitiful.
Perfect.
Rosa Luxemburg gave us the simple truth. You won't feel your chains till the day you begin to move. He photographed the corpse and they flung him in the cage. Those that signed off on the cladding are still receiving their wage. Helicopters hover close, pictures for the front page. Tried to speak, all I really felt deep was numb rage. How could they see this pain at such a young age? Leaning out the window screaming for help, but none came. If it bleeds, it leads. The trauma tourists, they gravitate. Shock doctrine in effect, disaster capitalists salivate. Privatization, deregulation and austerity. 0-hour contracts, exploitation and precarity. Adults didn't make it, the children to be fostered. Say pennies on the block, drop 20 million on the opera. We see through your cold plans, your program is done. We don't want a prime minister that holds hands with Trump. We don't want DJs doing shows on military compounds. Can't trivialize fire or hear any more bomb sounds. How can I smile when I know the remains are still not found? And echoing in my mind is exactly how the sobs sound. They say we're criminals for syllables and stanzas when they subsidize the killers' tools, the pillagers and bankers who were the engines of history. People like me and you who got massacred for the right to vote at Peterloo. It was Imagineers and the artists that told puddle martyrs, William Cuffy and the chartists, rebel and resist, even through something small. Create windows with words and mirrors where once were walls. Manure contributes to the beauty of a rose. Why can't we?
That's crazy.
William Cuffy and the chartists, rebel and resist, even through something small. Create windows with words and mirrors where once were walls. Manure.
Create windows with words and mirrors once were walls. Man, I have to rewind it and hear it again. That was, bro, what I want to know. I truly think that this right here, the capability to do this, is flat out a gift. It's flat out a gift. Not everybody can do this. It is literally just a gift to be able to write like that. Like a lot of people, like maybe they can sit there and they can write certain things and like that, or just punch it, but to be able to write like that, to paint a full-blown picture with just your words, it's very few artists that I know for sure can do that. And he one of them, man. Like, he is fully painting a picture. Like, this is a modern day Mona Lisa he painting right now.
And the artists that Told by the martyrs, William Cuffy and the chartists, rebel and resist, even through something small. Create windows with words and mirrors where once were walls. Manure contributes to the beauty of a rose. Why can't we accept our pain as something that helps us grow? They wonder why songs that make you cry are more moving, cause crying's the only thing that we were born doing. They tell us tea is tradition to the Englishman.
Songs that make you cry are more moving, because crying is what we were born. Y'all know every time you born as a baby, it's crying when they born. Boy, what? Nah.
Pain is something that helps us grow. They wonder why songs that make you cry are more moving, cause crying's the only thing that we were born doing. They tell us tea is tradition to the English. When I look around this island, not a tea plantation in it. Earl Grey gave 20 million to the slave traders, multipolar world. Now the Indians are space raiders. Freedom to be even or merely alienate labor. Freedom for fossil fuelers to desecrate and invade nature. Albert was an immigrant, Prince Philip is an immigrant. Where the Celts, Normans and the Anglo-Saxons English then. The word sugar, cotton and rice come from Arabic. Now we import democracy to civilize the Saracens. Analyzing planets when this backwater was wilderness. Seems we're still obsessed with immortality like Gilgamesh. Pessimism of intellect, optimism of will. Where the skin of their victims is syndrome Buffalo Bill. In times of permanent war, there's always someone to kill. But when life and death are virtual, almost nothing is real. They got my snapshots in a padlock box, but settle with the heavy.
When life and death are virtual, almost nothing is real. Y'all know virtual reality is not real. When life and death are virtual, almost nothing is real.
Almost nothing is real. They got my snapshots in a padlock box, but settle with the heavy metal. This is rap, not rock. It's fire in the booth, but man's not hot. I just got genius bars like a laptop shop. They wanna know if I got a flow or I'm gonna blow back like Geronimo Pratt. Let's rock and roll. I never sold my soul for a pot of gold. Now feel this scholar's solid knowledge in your collarbone. Subject to propaganda that terrifies the slumbered, but the albums still sell. You can verify the numbers, collectivize or die. Protect your mind or suffer. Life is paradise to some and a paradise to others. While these twittery teens are sinking in screens and thinking in memes. They blink in this machine is pimping their dreams. I think it's obscene, as sick as it seems. They don't know what lyrical invincibility means. Barge through for part 2, I can't lose. Labels astroturfing, trying to make it look grassroots. Gone are the days we sold our CDs from the car boot. Sharpshooters shooting harpoons through your chart tunes. Saw pain in the eyes of a retired fireman, knowing he couldn't save a child, survived the frying pan. When we riot, we disquiet the Leviathan. Forget Iron Man, I got an Iron Lion's diaphragm. My salutation to those with imagination, most anticipated, and that's no exaggeration. The flag doesn't exist. Let me back up that statement. What happens to the nation if the Queen has a tax haven? What's commonsensical is sensible to question.
I don't know about y'all, but I didn't know none of this stuff. Like this is, I'm telling y'all, every single time he raps, Caller raps, I learn something. I promise you, I learned something. I'm learning a lot. That's why, like, with these, it's really hard for me to like pause, stop to say I'm catching stuff, cause I don't know this stuff. But what I think I do know for sure is he rapping. That's what I know for sure. This man he is rapping. That's one thing I can tell you. He's rapping and he's educating, and that's him obviously doing two things that he loves to do. And that alone, I'm telling you, is a gift. Being able to do what you love to do, even especially at such a high level like this, it's absolutely crazy. This man, you can that I'm telling you, you feel the passion when a person is really passionate about it. I'm telling you, I know it's like duh, but like a lot of the time when you listen to somebody making music, you don't really feel nothing about the track. But I'm telling you, when somebody is passionate about it, you get a feeling of their passion, just a fraction of it, and that's what keeps you captivated and listening.
The frying pan. When we riot, we disquiet the Leviathan. Forget Iron Man, I got an Iron Lion's diaphragm. My salutation to those with imagination, most anticipated, and that's no exaggeration. The flag doesn't exist. Let me back up that statement. What happens to the nation if the Queen has a tax haven? What's commonsensical is sensible to question. What seems to be a lesson is intellectual repression. Say the ting goes as expression of aggression. Remember, there's two victims on either side of the weapon. We won't let them sleep. If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep. If they don't let us dream, then we won't let them sleep. Listen, check it. Power to those that rebel hooks, power to those that sell books, power to those that know how the inside of a cell looks. All those feeling helpless, forgotten or discarded. Power to the strange fruit they thought was rotten in the garden. Power to those sitting alone, seeking knowledge in the power to those feeling stained or your tomorrow isn't tarnished. Power to those that sweep the streets with more knowledge than PhDs. Power to those that keep their keys, return as promised, please believe. Power to those that suffer in silence, those it hurts to hear. Power to those that hold their ground, power to those that persevere. Power to those that love humanity more than they love style. Power to immigrants, probably raising Donald Trump's child. Power to the who can't imagine what sight is, those staring at the moon and all those working night shifts. Power to the readers, the writers, the illiterate. Power to those that struggle to decolonize their syllabus. Power to the shy ones who always struggle to make friends on the half of humanity worth less than 8 men. Power to those that risk their life to dig the colton from the ground for the mic I'm spitting on and the phone you're holding now. Power to those that built the stadium they're playing in. Power to those that mowed the grass and stitched the ball that they're playing with. Every rapper that doesn't rap about killing. Power to the
God dang. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but I promise y'all Hercules is outside. It's not Hercules, Zeus. He is outside going crazy right now, bruh.
Phone you're holding now. Power to those that built the stadium they're playing in. Power to those that mowed the grass and stitched the ball that they're playing with. Every rapper that doesn't rap about killing. Power to the builders who build buildings that outlived them. Power to the slaves of ancient Greece, never had the right to vote. Democracy dead like Gary Webb when they imported like his cold. Power to those that write to prison. Power to those writing home. Power to those writing poems. Power to those that died alone. Power.
He is making the invisible visible right now. Shouting out to every single person that most people do not think about, making the invisible visible. Like he said. He a man of his word.
In Greece, never had the right to vote. Democracy dead like Gary Webb when they imported like his cold. Power to those that write to prison. Power to those writing home. Power to those writing poems. Power to those that died alone. Power to Curtis Mayfield. Power to Ronald Isley. Power to the fishermen that were forced into piracy. Power for every person that is working in a library. Power to every nurse that we turn to in our times of need. Power to the unions and the miners that should punish. Power to those that drive the buses and those that collect the rubbish. Power to the youth desiring the truth. Power for every rapper that is dying for a fire in the booth. For those that lost limbs to King Leopold's quota and those risking their lives for the P&O to Dover. Power to union leaders murdered by. Power to victims of this globalized Cosa Nostra. Power to those dying on the shores and the borders. Power to human beings that were rendered fauna and flora. Power to those that after the stage show and carnival goers still haunted by Kelso Cole Crane's ghost. Power to Kevin Carter, his picture taunts us ever after. So many questions never answered. Remember the last words of عبد المحسن السعدون الأمة تنتظر الخدمة الإنجليز لا يوافقون. Power to El Jawahir.
Was that Arabic? Hold on. Was that did this man just rap in Arabic? Did he just rap in?
Goers still haunted by Kelso Cole Crane's ghost. Power to Kevin Carter, his picture taunts us ever after. So many questions never answered. Remember the last words of عبد المحسن السعدون الأمة تنتظر الخدمة الإنجليز لا يوافقون. Power to El Jawahiri and his rebellions. They killed his brother Ja'far and he cursed the rotten Thameseans. Enlightened despots pursuing tactics Machiavellian. Chinese still preceded Europe a millennium. Think about it. Printed press half a millennium. Never get close. Power to Ken Loach and every volunteer in Lesbos. Cuban doctors sent to Sri Lanka for the tsunami. Power to those that cleaned up after the Bullingdon parties. Kids knowing Apple products before they know what an apple is. Forgotten like passengers on the USS Indianapolis. Dying days before they could see what little boys damaged it on the precipice of fascism. My passiveness is cancerous. Power to those strong enough to dream. Power to those that chose not to be a cog in the machine. Power to those that love first and hate never. Power to those that sleep on the streets through grey weather. Power to Aziz Ali and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Power to Norman Baker, David Kelly's owner artery. Power to the genocided population of Tasmania. The internet descends to Trump-tastic fantasia. let them try quote this. You'll never find a better diagnosis than collective psychosis. It's getting quite hopeless, but hope is all we have. Trying to cultivate the positive, not focus on the bad, but the globe's under attack. The obnoxious rage of a fake intellectual, amazing grace in the age of the spectacle. Not the first time they found a race is selectable to raise to the pedestal and desecrate the place that translated the decimal. I don't want to tempt fate, power to corpse washers like AN day, power to language learners, Bernie Sanders fans to flag burners. One man's inertia is another man's purpose. In the utopia of song, we are victorious, but the bittersweet reality's not this glorious. Power to Coltrane watching Malcolm X. Power to Paul Robeson under house arrest. Power to Galileo under house arrest. Power to Ibn Haytham under house arrest. Forgive me if I sound obsessed, forgive me if I sound depressed. Believe me, that's not how it's meant. They probably thought I couldn't come back and kill the alphabet. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Say el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. الشعب يريد إسقاط النظام. Say el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás.
He unreal, bro. Nah, he not human, and you can't convince me that he is. Nah. I'm about to throw my headphones across the room, cause nah. Bro, I'm stunned. Nah, finish what you're doing, Lowkey. I'm stunned, bro. Keep going.
Say el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Say el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. الشعب يريد إسقاط النظام. Thank you very much.
Wow! Man like Lowkey in the building! Woo! I feel like I've just been to university for 5 years! I learned more than I learned in the last 10! Jeez! That was savagery, bro! A very, very, very quick education on how you body a fire!
Lowkey, you deserve your flowers, bro. You deserve your flowers. Y'all don't talk about my headphones. I'm gonna get some more. That's it. That's it. In terms of substance, I don't think there's another fire in the booth out there that could top this one. My fault, Zeus. No, I don't even think that's gotta be him agreeing with me. He up there going crazy right now too. Bro. Man, I need to reset my brain. That's what I need to do, man. I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're feeling generous, you could share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We so close. Trying to get there before the end of the month. I think we're going to smash it, knock it out of the park, because y'all's support has been absolutely insane. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that take the time to watch the videos, like the videos. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.